Hi, I'm Frank with Centerline. At Centerline, we're not here to take a left or a right view to make a white or black issue, Republican or Democratic. We're here to present you with the facts and let you decide. It's up to you to make your own decision. So, when we're considering voting for the President of the United States, if you're voting for the man or you're voting for the woman, you're making a mistake. You need to look at their values. You need to look at their policy. Economic policy can be debated and possibly changed. It makes sense. Worldwide policy on armaments and military can be changed. But real values are core to somebody and they don't change. So let's talk about that for a minute, just a second. So on September 20th, Kamala Harris was on Oprah. You may remember that. And she openly talked about that she owned a gun and that she would be willing to shoot somebody who broke into her house. Very interesting. She's got a history of being anti-gun, seize gun, buy back guns, nobody should have a gun. But now, right before the election, her values have changed. And that it's very convenient for that decision right now. But let's do a little background on a significant aspect of her career. So, back in 2007, 2008, a police officer named Richard Heller wanted to take his service weapon home at night to help defend his house. Now, it was interesting at this point in time because Washington, D.C. had a total gun ban. It was illegal to own a pistol that you kept in your house to protect your family, to protect your home. It was illegal. Well, he brought a lawsuit against that, and it ended up going to the Supreme Court. But here's what happened on that. Kamala Harris at that point in time was the DA of San Francisco. She submitted, with 18 other district attorneys, an amicus curiae brief to the Supreme Court. Her signature was on the cover of that brief, supporting the total gun ban in Washington, D.C. She is very proud of that. In fact, it's actually called the Harris Brief. Also, at the same time, the mayor of San Francisco was Gavin Newsom, and he saddled San Francisco with some of the strictest gun laws we have in North America. And Kamala Harris was a huge supporter of those gun laws. Thankfully, the Supreme Court overturned that D.C. law and allowed residents to have firearms to protect themselves. Here's the point. Because the election's here, she's taking a popular stance and saying, well, I have a gun. I will protect my home. But she was all for supporting other people not being able to protect themselves, not being able to protect their families, not being able to protect their homes. Those are fundamental values. They don't change overnight. That is the Kamala Harris that we're fixing to elect as president of this country. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. But you need to be aware of what she's saying versus who she really is. Thank you from Centerline.